Hi, I'm Kylie. First time reading. I'm not good with words. Not that I'm not diagnosed with dyslexia, but I probably do have it. I have read this book before. I'm starting on chapter 1. I'm not doing the prologue or the warnings. There is, actually, I will say some of the stuff that is in here. I'll do the trigger warnings. The ones I can say. Breathe, play, anal, punishment, force, enemy, shock treatment, so someone getting shot, bondage, prize, kings, virgin age, organs, dental, nipple bending, wax play, forced orgasm, pain slut, branding, graphic murder, rape. Yeah. What? Here's some more. This isn't like part of the trigger warning things to know about the sacrifice. Secret socially, yeah, arranged marriage, revenge seeking age, virgin age. It has enough no sharing of the age. J/P, jealous, possessive, age. OTT, over the top, age. Told in dual POV. So do a POV to people, which is Tyson and Lincoln, or Lake. The sacrifice is set in the Lord's World, introduced the ritual, which is the first book. Again, these are standalone books. You can read them by themselves. They can be read as standalones in no particular order. Okay. 1. Tyson. Loyalty. Freshman year as Bridgeton University. As a lawyer, one must prove to use that we can count on you, no matter the situation, no matter the cost. Lincoln paces the front of me, and the other lords. I guess you could say he's our leader. We were all required to live in the House of Lords for the next 4 years of our lives, and he runs it. I've heard rumors that some of the HOL's faculty on crack, but no one really knows what happened inside that mansion other than the badass parties we throw. Only the lords who attend Barrington and are going through the initiation know what we really do. It's freshman year. Our first time to show just how far we're willing to go in order to be the best. You will not be punished for your action, only rewarded. Lincoln continues. A lord is willing to take a life without any question. He comes to a stop it opens his arms out wide. You will be given an excitement each year to show just how far you'll go for us. He crosses his arms over his chest. Not all of you will make it, gentlemen, but those of you whose success will know a life that others can dream of. My father's voice echoed in my head. Joining the Lords is not an option, it's an honor, and you want to honor the Crawford, right, son? Yes, father. He has prepared me the best he could for this day, for this life, and I will do whatever I can to be the son he raised me to be. Ruthless. Tyson, you're up. Lincoln's word had my head snapping up to look at him. I stand from the spot where I was kneeling and see a guy entering and makeshift footing. He's got to be in his late 30s with at least 6 inches of my height on him. And who knows how long of a reach. He's wearing a hoodie and jeans with black combat boots. Reaching up, I yanked the top of my shirt, pulling it over my head before throwing it to the side. Knowing the fewer restrictions I have, the better. I've also got jeans on, but I'm wearing tennis shoes. They won't help me in a fight, but typically I'm not supposed to win. They want us to fail. It's the way of weeding out the weak ones as quickly as possible. The guy shoves his hands into his pocket and removes a pocket knife, flips it open. I see dry blood on the blade, and my eyes meet his as he smiles, showing off his crooked teeth. You're dead, he stated. The words make my heart race, not with fear, but anticipation. Yeah. This is what we're bred for. This is why they make us show our worth. Not just any can be in this society. It's only accepted the best of the best. And I am a motherfucking best. And I am the motherfucking best at everything I do. You have to be born into this world. Your blood makes you a lord, but they can remove you at any time. Some would be so lucky to get this chance to prove they can live up to their name. I glance at Lincoln. He shakes his head, knowing my silent question. The only way I know I'll get the knife if I take his challenge accepted. The guy rushes me, and I jump out of the way just in time. Throwing my arms up in the air, I barely miss the knife he's holding out in front of him. I kick my legs out, making contact with the side of his knee. He goes down, but rolls at the same time. I try to stomp on him, missing my shoe to his face. Recovering quickly, he jumps to his feet with the knife out in front of him once again. He swings his head in front of my face, trying to cut me, but I duck while moving out of the way. The quicker I am, the better my odds. Keep him guessing my next move. Do your job, Clarence, Lincoln calls out to the guy, sounding bored. These men have been lords for a long time. They should be able to take us out without thought. I've got a split second to make a decision. It's not the best, but it's all I could think of. I rush him, getting low enough to wrap my arms around his waist, picking him up off his feet. I feel a short pain in my back as he screams out, but the adrenaline coursing through me overrides it. The weight of his body pulls both of us down to the ground, slamming him into his back. It knocks the wind out of him, and I take the opportunity to give me a fist both my hands, hitting him in the face. "Motherfucker," I hiss, feeling the skin of my knuckles split from the contact. But it doesn't stop me. Fellow lords are yelling for me to succeed. They will be up next. If I lose, it sets the tone. Right now, I represent all of us. I'm not fighting them. I'm fighting for them. For us as a team. Blood splatters my face, and my fist starts slipping from it, covering his face in my sweaty hands. He fights back, or tries to at least. His eyes start to well shut, so he fights blind. I've got an advantage. I slam my fist into his jaw, feeling a crack. Then my next swing hits high on his head, making my arms go numb for a brief second. So I hit him with another, knocking his head to the opposite side. Getting my unsteady feet, I kick him, rolling him over onto his stomach. He's coughing up blood, and my body starts to convulse. I yank him back over. I fall to my knees again. I wrap my bloody hands around his throat, squeezing with the little strength I have. Now it's not the time to show off. It's time to finish what I started. He doesn't even fight me. An arm wraps around my neck from behind, restricting my air, and I'm yanked off the guy. I kick, and my hands grip a hold of holding me in place. "Calm down, Tyson," Lincoln says in my ear. "He's dead. You're done." My body instantly reacts in his hold, and he releases my neck. I fall to my knees, my blood and busted hand slipping to the concrete floor. I'm having trouble catching my breath. Looking down, I notice blood dripping from my mouth. Did he get more hits in than I thought? I cough, and more blood splatters across the concrete floor. The room starts to sway. "Gavin," Lincoln calls out to our doctor, who's amongst these in the audience, and the last thing I see is the guy's knife on the floor, covered in my blood, before I pass out. 2. Tyson. Devotion. Sophomore year at Brighton University. I hold the knife down to my side. The blood drips from the tip into the once printed white marble floor. I had to kill the 2 guards to gain access to the house. They never saw us coming. The woman lies on her stomach, hands tied behind her back, with duct tape over her mouth, silently sobbing pathetic, really, if you think of why we're here. Don't ever let a pretty face and tits fool you. A woman can be just as ruthless as a lord. She's as bad as they come, or so I've been told. We weren't given much about why we're here. Other than the collected another lord and do whatever needed to be done to fulfill this assignment. I kneel next to her using the bloody blade of the knife to push her bleached blonde hair away from my face. Where is he? She shakes her head quickly, informing me she doesn't know. She's lying. Bring me the girl. I stand, snapping my fingers. The woman starts screaming behind the tape. Her body thrusting on the floor. She goes to get up, but I place my black boot in the middle of her back, holding her down. A fellow Lord, Myers Hopper, was given this assignment with me. He enters the living room, an arm wrapped around the girl's upper arm. He shoves her into the room, and she trips, falling to her knees. Her arms are also tied behind her back. She leans forwards, her long, dark hair shielding her face from me. I step onto her and place the knife under her chin, forcing her head up. Bright blue eyes glare up at me. Where is your brother? I ask her. I'll never tell you, she says through her gritted teeth. Sigh. I crouch in front of her, my elbows resting on my thigh. You understand that I have to hurt you if you choose to protect him, right? I run the blade over her heavy chest. Her brother had betrayed the Lords. There's always someone who can't fulfill the oath. That Lord who risked it all and then runs, leaving behind a family to take his punishment. It's a shame, really. We're thought to rule the world, but no one wants to take responsibility when we fuck it over. Do what you have to do, she spits out. Standing, I shake my head. What a waste. You're the waste. She pulls her lip back in a growl. Doing whatever the Lords tell you to do. You're nothing but a fucking puppet. I throw my head back, laughing. What's that make your brother? He had the balls to stand up for himself, she snaps, to get away from them. Smiling, I wonder, why didn't he take you and your mother with him? The poor thing had no clue why he really left them, or why we're here. Not like it matters. Her knowing won't change the outcome. He'll be back for us when it's the right time. The way she said, she lifts her chin. I think she truly believes that, but why wouldn't she? He's her brother. He's supposed to protect her. The rules are rules. I have an assignment to complete, and they are on top of my list. If we don't retreat, the Lord would not to leave anything for him to return. I move over to her mother lying on her stomach. I pick her up by the hair, making her scream into the tape over her mouth. I stab her in the chest, yanking the knife out. She falls to the floor dead. Mom! The girl jumps to her feet to a rush over to the body. I step in front of her, wrapping my hand around her neck, lifting her feet off the floor and placing my face in front of hers. I say, still want me to do whatever I have to do? I arch a brow. She's sobbing, body shaking. I loosen my grip on her neck and she chokes out, I don't know anything. Myers enters the room and I didn't realize he had left. He holds up the girl. Let's see if we can get him to come to us. I tighten my hand on her throat once more and she thrusts in my hold as I watch her face turn white, blue lip. When her eyes start to roll to the back of her head, I let go and step back. She falls to her knees, coughing and spit flying from her mouth, sobbing once again. Moving to stand behind her, I grip her dark hair, yanking her head back as Myers stands in front of her and holds up her phone. Smile for the camera, he tells her, and it makes her sob harder. He types out a message and sends it. I yank her to her feet by her hair and drag her over to the couch, forcing her down onto it. I sit across from her on the table and grip her chin, forcing her to look at me. You better hope he's as loyal as you are to him. The cell in Miles' hand rings and he looks at me. Block number. That's not a good start, I say. Her shoulders shake while she rocks back and forth on the couch. He hits answer and places the phone on speaker. What the fuck? Her brother voice demanded. Help me, she cries, jumping to her feet as if he's here in person to save her. I leap forward, shoving her back onto the couch, and I straddle her chest the best I can, placing my hand over her mouth to shut her up. He's seen the situation she's in and understands her life is in our hands. We want him to talk. Who the fuck is this? Her brother shouted. What the fuck do you want? You, I say simply. He goes silent, and her muffled cries grow louder while her small body tries to fight me. The Lord sent us to collect you, Miles says. Either you're here in an hour or your sister is dead like your mother. He hangs up the phone and turns it off, tossing it into a vase full of red roses on the end of the table of the couch. I get up off her and make it back to where I was sitting across from her on the coffee table. I watch her slowly get up and try to stretch her arms, but they're still tied behind her. Don't worry, Miles begins. Walking behind the couch, he pulls back the slide, cocking his gun, and her body trembles at the sound. If he doesn't come to your rescue, we'll show you mercy and make it quick. He grips her hair, yanking her head back and pushing the end of the barrel into her temple. She gasping for breath, her black mascara running down her face. Please, I didn't do anything. I watch her neck work as she swallows. I get up and she must hear my movements because she starts thrusting around on the couch, trying to get to see what I'm doing. But Miles has her head pinned to the cushion by her hair. I open the bag we brought and remove what I needed. Walking back over to her, I fall down onto the couch, straddling her legs, making her scream at the top of her lungs for any help, but no one's coming. I know it, and she knows it. She'll die tonight for her piece of shit brother. He's willing to kill others to be into the Lord. But he'll willingly let his family die for his mistake. He's a fucking coward. Please, she sobs, her small body trying to throw me off of her, but it's useless. I shove the cloth into her mouth, silencing her, and then I rip off the duct tape, tearing it with my teeth and roughly placed it over her lips. Her tearful eyes meet mine and the life fades out of them. Knowing it's over, nothing is worse than not being able to plead your case, especially when you're innocent. And she's less than an hour of come to terms with facing her death. Getting up, I find myself wandering over to the fireplace, look over the pictures that sat in various size frames of her and her mother. Not one has a father figure in it or her brother. I'm not surprised. There's a reason he isn't going to try to save anyone in this house, but I'm still and I must do what is required of me. I won't go soft to save someone else's ass, not when mine's on the line. Fuck. Miles hisses behind me. I turned to see he had taken his eyes off her for a second. She got up from the couch and groans. I grip her hair and yank her back into him. Her feet come up off the floor and she kicks them, fighting him with all she has. God damn it, he growls, throwing her face down on the floor next to her mother's body. Fucking bitch. He falls to straddle her back, gripping her hair and yanking it off the marble. Her bloodshot eyes meet mine. She tries to breathe through her nose. I'm going to make it quick. He grabs his pocket knife out of his jeans and flips it open. He places it against her neck, pushing it into her skin, and she closes her eyes tightly. Her face scrunching, the blood trail down her neck. I'm going to take my time. Now I'm going to take my time splitting this little body of yours open one slice at a time. You'll be begging for us to kill you soon. Looking over I see her ruined cell phone while it sits in the water at the bottom of the vase. I walk over towards them, kneel, pulling mine out. Look at me, I commanded. She opens her eyes, her wet lashes clumped together from the makeup and she had on when we arrived. I take a picture of her once more, making sure not to get Miles' face. Just a little something for us to jack off to later. Miles laughed, reaching around with her free hand and pinching off her nose, making her buckle Riley underneath him. I pull up the phone number on my cell and send a pic, knowing it will get the reaction I want. Okay, that was 2 chapters. I'll do the next 2 chapters at some point. Don't know when. Maybe tomorrow night. But yeah, there was one word. It was the same word that I stumbled on that I, for some reason, can't pronounce right now. So that's fun. I will be here waiting for anyone who, I'm gonna post this on YouTube and I'm gonna try Spotify, but yeah, that is chapter 1, 2 of the sacrifice. And if you guys have any questions, just ask. Thank you. Bye.